Hey y'all, happy Sunday. I hope y'all have had a good weekend. I'm excited to have you guys join me again tonight for another rendition of Rollin with Ricky. And so tonight, I'm going to be showing y'all how I put my clothes away and what that looks like with being in a wheelchair. So hang tight, and I'll be right back. All right, y'all, let's get rolling. So as you see me coming into the room, I am assessing the situation. I have an aide who, thankfully, she folds my clothes for me, simply because it expends a lot of energy when I have to fold the clothes as well as put them away. And I'm always meticulous about how I expend my energy, because it just takes a lot when I need to also have energy to do other things in the wheelchair throughout the day. As you've seen in a previous video, getting in and out of the wheelchair takes energy. So I have my aide do my laundry toward the beginning of the week. And now what you're seeing is me grabbing my white t-shirts, which I call them my night shirts, or just the shirts I sleep in. And I have put them between my legs because that's the easiest way to maneuver a wheelchair and carry something. I honestly do that a lot with different things. I carry drinks and just everything that way. As you may remember me mentioning in another video, my left hand, my left arm, is my dominant arm, and that is simply because I've broken that arm the least. So when I'm putting away my clothes, you'll see me toss my clothes with my left arm, and then my right arm, I just kind of direct the direction in which I'm tossing my clothes into the closet. Here I have a collared shirt, and I'm going to hang that up later, so I'm just going to set that to the side and grab the rest of my other t-shirts. Those are my shirts that I wear just around the house or going out. And again, I'm putting them between my legs. And now, since I'm putting these shirts in a different location in the closet, I have to turn the wheelchair and navigate in at the right angle. And so you see me kind of turning and backing up and just angling properly, just so I can get in there the correct way. Got all those shirts put away, and now it's time to move on. I'm about to close the closet door, and whoop, looks like I forgot a pair of shorts. So that means that I need to re-angle and reposition the wheelchair. And on a carpet, it takes a lot of work to do. So all I'm gonna do is just put my shorts away. As I made mention, my left arm is my dominant because I broke my left arm the least. And now I've tossed them into the closet. I don't really care about how I put my shorts away. I'm not too concerned about them as much as I am my shirts. And now I'll close the closet door. And I found that pulling it closed works the best. I've attempted other ways, but it doesn't seem to work out for me. And now it's time for me to open up the other closet door. And I struggle with this one because I'm not able to reach the handle. So I found a trick. I use my feet. And I'm not sure if you could tell by the angle of the camera that I use my right foot just to grab a hold of the door and open it. And so I'm pulling out the colored shirt and I'm about to hang it up. I have a particular way that I like to hang up my colored shirts. Really, any shirt for that matter. I like to hang them all facing one direction. I like them to face to the right. That's my preference, and I have no real reason why that is. That's just the way I like it. And so you'll see here in a moment, I'm gonna make sure that the hanger is turned the correct way when I put the shirt on the hanger, and just to make sure that it goes into the closet the right way that I like it to. Sometimes those buttons really get to me. It takes me a little bit of time to button that top button just so I can hang it up. It's always annoying to pick up a shirt on the floor in between all the other shirts. So something really cool. I purchased a clothing hook from the internet, and what you're seeing is I decided to wear my cowboy hat today, and I'm gonna use my clothing hook, I'm not really sure what you call it, to reach my hat and pull it down, and you're gonna see that I'm problem solving. My hat got caught on something, I think it was a face mask, and I had to untangle that, and then I'm going to hang up the face mask again. But I'd like for you to take notice, just the little things that I problem solve through can take just little bits of energy throughout the day. It's those little things that can make someone tired. And while it may not seem like a big deal, it is in the long run. Alright, now I'm going to close that door, and as you saw, I just kind of pushed it closed with my hands, not really holding the handle, but using the groove of the door. And so that's one trick that I've found works. Doesn't always work, and I sometimes struggle closing the door, and I have to use my feet and my hands sometimes, so I'll have to turn the wheelchair and angle it so I can do that. Now I've saved the easiest thing for last, and that is putting away my underwear, my boxers. What I did was I purchased these shoe holders and mounted them to the wall. I had some friends mount them to the wall, and I don't have a dresser, so I use these shoe holders to hold my clothes, and my underwear is the easiest thing to put away because it's the lightest and takes the least amount of energy. I like to do that last just because I like the challenge first and then the easy thing last. I think there's something to be said about that. Now it's the home stretch. I have the last pile, and it looks like I forgot to put away a pair of shorts, or I missed a pair. They were buried under the last pile. There we go, and that's all done. Now you're going to see me navigate through opening up the closet door again, and the energy it takes just to maneuver opening that door and closing it. I've made a last minute decision to grab a shirt, one of my favorites. It's a Bob Ross shirt, which I love. It goes really well with the hat that I'm wearing. And now I'm just happy that I'm done putting away my clothes. That's that. So, thanks for hanging out with me this week. You were able to see how I put my clothes away, the process in which I do it, and how I problem solve. So, join me next week for another Rollin with Ricky. Have a blessed night.